And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in progress at the Epic EIGHT CoD4 tournament sponsored by Thermaltake eSports. And we are doing Team ESPC versus Team Cooler Master. I am Menace. Alongside me, I have got
Machine. Hi.
Machine. And we are jumping into the knife round on backlot. This is the second map. Each team has got one map point to their name. This is now all down to the deciding map. And it's being played out on backlot. It is ESPC's choice after they came into the grand final with a map advantage coming from the upper brackets. Either way, knife's going down, and we
still
will
detest knifing. I have to say it. TCM gaming.
With that, we do see Replan getting the knife down to Napaski.
Once again, ESPC knife masters.
And they will have choice for size, and after their choice for map, they should be feeling very confident going into this one. Jermaine saying maybe you guys should go attack.
Yeah, maybe you guys should attack first. No, they seem very, very happy on defense at the moment, which is interesting. I've always, what would you say is the not easier side, but more preferred side for the average player?
You know what, I think that the defensive kind of role in not needing to go find the frags kind of thing, being able to sit back, defend the bomb side will be the easier, more favored choice. But, you know, for myself, someone that loves just running and gunning it in there. Attack, great, loads of fun. Mid-roof, loads of fun. Top ruins, great vantage point over the map. And it all depends about how these players will be playing it out. Now, ESPC on the defensive side will be... One of the big questions is, will we be seeing scopes, though? As that is always one of the big ones. We do see Replan with the scope. Do we see Paradox with the scope? But are they going to be keeping it? Yes, they are. And these guys are more than ready for this matchup. First round taken away here with Paradox. As he picks up the drum, drops it very quickly right after. And his nades will be going out towards that bottom of the B road. Try and cut off anyone running towards ruins. It is Salvax. That'll be the first man to fall this matchup. Now, Paradox has got free roam on this B side. Besides the one who is top ruins. Jermaine watching from mid-house. And here the teams slow down. It is now the final map. There is no more second chances. There's no more lower bracket for them to drop into. The winners from this one will be taking home £1,000 and 5 Thermaltake eSports keyboards, while second place equally as good. I believe it is £750 and either 5 mice or 5 headsets.
I think headsets, you're right.
But all from Thermaltake eSports. Once again, we do see a little bit of action going on. Hector getting a little bit tagged up. Paradox is going to save his behind, though. And that means we're back to even Stevens. 3-on-3. Hector moving forward towards his front end side. He's got his teammate with him. They're going to be working together to clear out this A side. Will one of them be going up the stairs? No, it doesn't seem like it. Looks like Froster is going to be moving in here with his teammate. As they do try and draw out some enemies. Replan, on the other hand, Paradox mid-roof. Where is Replan? Actually, did he drop the scope? It looks like it. And now he's got that AK. Although, hearing the scope, Paradox drops down, takes out Replan. Smart play from him. Hectic re-peeking. Needs to find himself some cover, and he does do so. And now with Napaski heavily tagged up, he'll definitely be pushing for this kill. The player's right in front of him, Napaski standing up. Delayed, though, and of course, catching player off guard. Froster lands a tag onto Fake, runs to top of that A side. Paradox gets Fake. Paradox playing superbly this round. First round, most important round. Sorry, I say that second round. And now it is all about whether Napaski can get into this A-bomb site. He is there now. Does Fake it. Bullets go through. Paradox takes him down, and I was actually, what was the first round? Getting a little bit confused there by the knife. Score is still at the top of the map, on the top of the screen. But Paradox, 5 frags. Why not start of the game with an ace?
I was going to say, did we miss an ace? Oh, a slow and steady ace onto ESPC. And once again, we do see this very interesting play from TCM. They always seem to send at least 2, if not 3, to this ruins area. Paradox always one of them. As Matt, we get Jermaine picking up a double nade and AK, bringing them home. As Paradox lands a stupid, what? A deal into top ruins. Brilliant play from him, clearing out B nicely. As Lewishmere helps on A with Sarah's going down now, all on Napaski. Where is he? He's rotated a bit from Gerda's, expecting that B push, but straight away TCM sent team to be swarming on mid, looking for that pick wherever they can get it. Napaski not going to want to give it to them, though. He's got plenty of time. He's got a whole minute on the clock. He's just going to have to take it steady. Obviously, the bomb's going to be looked to going down relatively soon, which is going to cut that time down. Napaski in a good spot to stop that plant go. Oh, no, it's not. The bomb's already gone down. Paradox behind that plant is... Oh, he should have got that fight. He does. Takes Jermaine down. That's giving him a lot of freedom, meaning mid-house is a clear and free zone. 32 seconds, though. Time's not on his side. Oh, there we go. Froster takes him down. Froster was just sat there waiting like a panther to strike. And that is 2-0. TCM starting very strong.
And I was speaking to Froster beforehand. Froster was a little bit skeptical. I mentioned the possibility of Backlot being played next, and he was like, well, the last time we played ESPC, they only beat us 13-10 on it. So he wasn't too certain if ESPC would be picking it, and it looks like they have, and it is actually starting off in TCM's favor, especially after seeing the knife round go ESPC's way. Paradox spots one, takes him out, Napaski takes out Froster. Paradox is looking to push this Ruins area with Lubishmir, takes out Napaski, moves up, but a nade catching him off guard, and now it's all on Lubishmir. Where is he? He is pushing it towards mid. And that is Fake taking him out. It's going to be 2-1. ESPC grabbed their first round after 3. And I don't know, it looked a little bit sloppy though.
Yes, indeed. Son of Salvax. Salvax, an SMG who hasn't really been shining as brightest in this final. Probably because he's taken AK. That's definitely not his what he was playing previously. Still, let's see what he does with his AK. Nothing on Elbend and Bricks. Surely encouraging him to just call a mid or a B, if anything, as he's going to hit his prone key hard in tin. Let's see what the incoming TCM players are planning on doing. Napaski obviously holding mid steady. Jermaine in a great position. If he can just get that pick on tank, it could cost him. As he's looking towards, going to spot him surely. Yet Salvax goes down. The only spot that could really see him proning in tin, and Jermaine has it. Does mean though that top ruins could cause a bit of a threat to Jermaine. Now he's revealed his location. Looking for one on tank, not going to happen. There is a player just there on tank, must be hitting prone and not wiggling one bit. Jermaine still on top mid, doesn't have to do much until, well, he does. I was going to say he's got 50 seconds. Paradox really with all the pressure on him. Oh, he could have get that just a 2 second faster and save his teammate. Now Paradox with it all to do. Up against 3 ESPC. Scope in hand, has got plenty of time, 30 seconds. His location and whereabouts are fully known though by ESPC. They're not going to rush it. Napaski in mid. Paradox lands the frag onto Fake, reducing the numbers to just 2. Napaski looking to push. Paradox is already faked. Napaski didn't quite catch that cross. If he gets this right. Oh no, Napaski spots him, brings it to 2-2. ESPC fighting way back. Do not want to let TCM pull away. As soon as TCM start getting a little advantage, I can't help but think it's going to throw them. It's going to throw ESPC right off this rail.
Now with 9 frags on the board for Paradox, 7 on the board for Napaski, SMG and Scope looking strong. I mean, previous times we had seen Paradox taking that AK, but feeling very confident now as he's picked up that Scope. So he's pushing forward. Hectic's got his number. And with that, it is now ESP's next move. The other man down. Salvax grabs himself too, though. Replan with a superb shot there onto Hectic and Paradox. And that's going to mean Lubishmir, your last man standing, takes out Salvax, but still has 3 to find. Bomb all the way on the other side of the map. And this will definitely start hitting him back, though.
Great play.
Replan with the 3rd there, and that's going to be the hat-trick for him in that round. Looking very good so far.
Right then, I want to be impressed. I want to be wowed. I want to be dazzled. Let's see what all the SMGs for TCM are bringing to the board. Let's go with Froster. As he is waiting for those nades, not taking any risks. In fact, throwing a nade of his own late into Garage, hoping to stop any sort of mid-play that ESPC might have up their sleeve. Still, really not risking it with late Elbend nades. Pushing now finally into A. Not going to get much from it, though, as Fake takes him down with ease. Jermaine, good positions in A. In fact, Jermaine is in a very risky position. He's looking for frags in mid when really there's 2 players in A to be found, and he's still looking. He's so hungry for these frags in mid, and there's players in A. Surely he must realise that as his drop down wasn't called. He could have got a frag there. Poor comms for ESPC. Still though 2-4. ESPC starting to get in the swing of things.
Hectic and Froster still struggling to get a foot into this game. Let's see what let's see what Hectic is up to. As he pushes towards the A side, will he be able to dodge the nades coming in from ESPC though? Watching up towards that sky. There is only one from ESPC. Looks like they're holding them back for the later nades that they have in mind. Hectic pushes forward. There is one just in front of him. So close.
They're next to each other. They're back to back.
Squeezing past each other. Hectic doesn't notice it. Finally see Soru. Soru is going to grab that frag. And now back to an even player count for a side for TCM, for a side for ESPC. And it is down to TCM to try and get that bomb down. The bomb is in the hands of, who is it in? It will be in the hands of Paradox. Even though not on their B side, looks like they will be going for their bomb plant. Bomb goes down, covering fire, coming in from Hectic. Salvax tries to squeeze in the back, grabs Paradox before all his trouble gets taken down, and now it is all on Jermaine. 1 versus 2. Well, ESPC pulling out a 3-round lead. Oh, well, there we go. That is fake. That's going to be taking out Jermaine, and that's going to be ESPC pulling a 3-round difference as they go 5-2 up over TCM. And, you know, it looks like ESPC's choice for backlot is really paying off right now.
Indeed, and then we do see a very almost a complete opposite, you know, reverse of what was Crossfire. As you see that, you know, they're pulling away, ESPC pulling away, TCM aware of how much damage they're then pulling away on Cross caused ESPC. We saw a lot of things going wrong for them, and so they're kind of trying to catch it early, trying to stop it before it gets too far and kill on a timeout, and it's fair enough. What would you say? Can you identify that TCM they're doing wrong, or is it more what ESPC are doing right?
I think it's more that ESPC are doing so right, being able to catch up this TCM players off guard, really being in all the right positions that they need to be, and now ESPC look raring to go. TCM, on the other hand, just calling a timeout. They want to slow down their pace from ESPC, but you know, 3 rounds up on ESPC's map. No doubt TCM are going to be a little bit scared here on the first map between ESPC and TCM at the Thermaltake eSports Epic EIGHT Call of Duty 4 tournament. Actually, docks at a race course. Very nice venue so far, having a great time. These teams battling it out. They've been battling it out for the last 3 days, starting with best of 3s on Friday in the groups.
Brilliant. It has been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, moving on to the upper brackets, where TCM actually faced ESPC and got knocked down into the lower brackets. TCM then played a stunner of a game versus
sensational.
In the upper brackets still was versus Fragmasters, where TCM then went on to play ESPC. ESPC move on through. TCM dropped down. Fragmasters then also dropped down, and we saw them clash this morning.
Indeed. Well, do be sure to check out that as a VOD for the memory bank. That is Fragmasters against
TCM.
TCM, yeah. Fragmasters TCM. Sensational comeback from Fragmasters. So do check that out.
Down.
11-3. 11-3. And Peter brings it back.
I definitely will give him my MVP.
Yeah,
just for that moment.
No,
I mean, there hasn't been many exceptional stuff.
Are you saying from the LAN? You're putting him down? Okay.
That's a big maneuver to be able to save a team like that.
Well, of course. I mean, yeah, it was 12-11. Peter dropped into a 1v4, and he pulled it off against a team like TCM as well. Sensational stuff. I think TCM were already celebrating, though. That was their mistake. And
I guess it also comes down to what you really classify as the MVP. You know, is it the player with the highest KD ratios? Is it the player that was always there for the supportive role? Is it the guy that always got the clutches? Or is it the guy that really brought that special moment for his team? And on that basis, I'll give it to Peter. Okay, well, that sounds fair enough to me. Just waiting on Froster now. We're going to be diving straight back into this game. Looking at the scoreboards, Froster definitely yet to take off. Hectic and Lieberschmidt. In fact, the whole lineup really need to follow in the footsteps of Paradox. It's kind of it is a question of frags. The frags just aren't happening at the moment. And if we look at ESPC deaths, they're very well spread. When they do go down, they go down together. It's not one man who's going down just that little too often. Still, let's pick up this round with a TCM player. Let's see Matva going fast, getting his nade out to Gerd. Is Hectic going to get into where we've been having issues with these nades? No, they have. Once again, pushed through ESPC's nade. Not one player for ESPC in A. They're doing something interesting in mid as they do begin to push Gerd, as Paradox has already opened up onto Replan. Once again, Replan having such issues with Paradox. Definitely a question of being outscoped. As 3 players of TCM are all around A. I'm not quite sure what's going on from ESPC here. As 5 TCM players stand against 3. 2 down already. Saraz and Replan falling. Make that 3 now. As Lieberschmidt gets the frag onto Fake. Looking for the second. Not going to pick it up though, as he's looking for Gerd. In fact, Jermaine senses one around Gerd as it's Salvax. Salvax takes down Hectic. Nipazki gets the frag. Jermaine chimes in with 1, making his position and whereabouts known. And now all on Salvax. Salvax is going to get taken on by Froster though to bring it to 3-5. And I mean, ESPC cannot question why that round didn't go their way. There was 1 nade to Bricks and there was no one in A. Maybe we missed it. Maybe there was some sort of sensational mid-rush which didn't quite take off, but that was not looking right for me from where we're sitting. No, ESPC really does seem to struggle to get right back into the match right after that timeout. And even if TCM grab 1 round from it, it is 1 round that they may not have had before. Indeed. And it's all that question of whether the timeout actually works or not. Either way, Sarus takes out Jermaine. Now, It is all up to TCM once more. ESPC now they're just standing 5 men strong, and it just looks so bleak for TCM. We've got players off to their right and left. It's going to be difficult pushing towards B. They have got 3 players in there. There's no one in ruins, which again is not something you would expect. Expect the player to be in top ruins. Paradox now moving up. He wants some high ground cover. Wants to see how he can help out Jermaine make that Froster. Froster's now the last man standing. 1 versus 5 will be taken up by Napaski, and that's going to be 6-3. ESPC looking strong. I mean, they finished off the last map 9-3 at the half in favor of TCM. Can ESPC bring back the exact same though?
That would be interesting to see. Let's go with Salva. Oh, we're going to replay actually. He's just looking. He's been kind of playing between SMG. Sorry. Oh.
Ooh. Well, this is interesting.
Oh no, this is not normal.
Looks like there was a restart.
Has someone accidentally hit fast restart? Oh, I think we're to question this.
Explanation.
Question mark. TCM have no idea. ESPC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Looks like
we're missing one player. Which player's disappeared for it? It's not. It's a TCM player.
TCM. Jermaine had to
reboot. Yeah, we can have a look at TCM's there, and Jermaine's just completely died.
So looks like there's a little problem with Jermaine's computer.
Trying to sort it out. I think that's a little bit cheeky. Calling a fast restart purely because his team didn't call the timeout. I think I'm against that. What about you, What about you, Menace?
You know, it's one of those things. If a timeout was asked to be called and it wasn't done, then I mean, you don't want the round to go on and you're going to be losing it because of that.
No,
so,
of course not. No. But you can't help but think that, you know, ESPC, maybe they had good spawns, they had something that was going to, you know, win that round, bringing that round home, and they had up to plenty of time. They've got 6 seconds, you know. Someone could have leant over and just pressed timeout. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not
then
fair.
Again, you could have only done it with the players alive, and TCM only had 1.
True.
So
true.
If the comms wasn't enough, that player was really into his moment and really ahead in the game. He didn't hear the call for the timeout, and they needed that timeout. I mean, the round had just finished. It was started the new round.
Certainly don't seem happy with that.
And, I mean, Replan had a really good push up in mid. And if only they would be able to replicate that round.
Indeed.
Any other time I've seen something like this happen where they've had to try and replicate it was, I believe, a Quake Live final, where there was a last 30 seconds in the game.
I've seen this. And he pulled it back.
Pulled it back. Wait, did he say, was it 7 seconds?
It was 8 seconds, something stupid. And they managed to get them in the same positions, yeah.
So they had to time all their healths and armors and everything perfectly. It was brilliant. But
it was a whole power outage, though. There was nothing they could do about that. Right, so he had 1 second. He has 1 second lags. Finding out.
So it seems that Jermaine had some problems with his PC. It's odd as he didn't seem to have those problems in the previous map.
No, well
so why they would arise between 2 maps is very peculiar. We do see ESPC utilizing this time to.
I'll talk about it. Yeah, exactly. You know, making the best out of a bad situation, and I would definitely describe this as a bad situation for ESPC.
But there's not much more else ESPC can do besides wait and just try and get the team, keep the team happy, keep everyone spirits high. Now it has been restarted. Will we be going on to the round that had happened though, or will we? Well, Hectic.
Of course. So was there 1 frag exchanged? We missed that. Was it Hectic went down?
So I believe they're going to be restarting from that round though. From the moment that we watched Jermaine on the top.
So what? Oh, so they're asking. I don't believe that. Are they genuinely blaming ESPC for not?
I believe so.
Okay.
Seeing as TCM didn't call the timeout though, they called that timeout earlier on to try and prevent ESPC, you know, having that momentum going forward. So it didn't have the timeout. So it looks like ESPC will have to wait it out. They were asked to timeout. TCM didn't have a timeout after already using it. Jermaine rejoining into the server, so
6-2.
We'll keep you updated on the situation. We're not too sure ourselves what's going to be happening. I don't know if Frost is forfeiting that round and actually just giving it to ESPC.
No, well, TCM is suggesting that they're going to lose their fans if they continue to ESPC continue to ask for Hectic to B4-3 or something. Okay, ESPC taking it quite lightly there. I think Jermaine's definitely seems ready to go. ESPC. That is a very bright colour. I can't help but you know, you don't miss them when they're walking around the land.
Definitely not. And you stand out.
Yeah.
Genuine, all nice chaps. And
I'm not quite sure of the of where some of this lineup has come from. I'm not sure if you can enlighten me at all. Fake, I know Fake. Fake and Replan I recognise. Sarah's, Salvax, and then Nipazki. I think they're doing so well against such top teams, and like I wouldn't kind of, if I was looking at the names on paper, I wouldn't have said it would be as close as it was. And obviously ESPC, the name as a team, I know as a great team.
Then again, ESPC did come on top of
exactly
above TCM. Over at the Granix land that they held last weekend.
Well, and they've beaten them previously on this map, so there's certainly no question that they can do it.
Actually deciding what score they're going to be picking it up from. Should be getting an admin in this situation, but it seems like these teams can sort it up between them in a gentlemanly fashion. And at the moment, it just really seems like they're not too sure what they are doing.
Knifing for first place, apparently. So let's see how this first place knife round goes.
And it looks like TCM, well, they're all going to be killing themselves so they can skip this knife round, jump right back into the original rounds once more. And
That'd
now
be the tensest knife round ever.
It was pretty quick. I'm not sure who came out on top. He was the last person to kill himself. But now either way, it is TCM still versus ESPC. We haven't had any updates on which round they're going to be picking it up from. If it is going to be that 6-2 or 6-3 scoreline that they were on beforehand. Now, taking it with Paradox, see what he can do. Jermaine's going to open us up onto Hectic, though, onto his teammates. And that's really not a good way to start after your PC acting up on you. ESPC coming up big, though. Salvax, Saruz, Replan, Nipazki, all getting frags, although team kill for team kill. Nipazki takes out Replan. And now Paradox, starting off the round with him, ending off the round with him, as he's in a 1 versus 4. And not in a good position.
No, well, he has been playing MG a lot. I'm questioning whether or not ESPC are going to kind of latch on to that, realise what he's been doing. And great positions, but whoa, and that is not what you'd have expected. Salvax had great position and definitely had the element of surprise. However, Paradox was ready for anything there, as it is now a 1v3. Paradox taking his time and make his way towards mid as he checks every possibility, really not wanting to go down. It's Fake to take him down, though, was prone in under that mid car. And great play from ESPC, first round home.
And so now it looks like there might be another timeout being called. Is it not? Or Jermaine, or is Jermaine going to be going forward with this? He looks pretty confident, pushing forward with that shotgun, and now AK. Looks like he's just having some lag troubles, or if they're going to be sorting that out. Either way, Jermaine heading up into mid. There is one coming over that mid wall. He does take out Salvax. Replan onto Froster, though. Bringing it out back onto 4-on-4. Saruz onto Labashmir. Saruz once again onto Jermaine. Can Hectic find this frag onto Replan, though? Will Replan allow it? Where is Replan? He's all the way towards the low side of Ruins. Paradox takes out Fake. Trying to even it out for his team. Still has scope in hand. Where is TCM heading with this one? Looks like they're going towards B. They don't have much other choices, though, as they're being forced across the map. Paradox being the first one to peek. Nipazki takes out Hectic, overextending himself. And now it is all down to Paradox. 1 versus 3, once more in a clutch situation. Not looking so good for him and his team. Can they do it? He does see a couple of rounds firing off from that mid area. Can't find anyone on B bomb site. And there is actually no one there. Getting flashed now as he moves back into mid. Will he try and rotate back towards A? I wouldn't suggest that there is an SMG off to his left-hand side. Oh, it is an AK. It wouldn't be Nipazki. And that's ESPC taking another round off of TCM.
So that must bring it to 6, 7, 8. Is it 3 rounds? Or are we going to say 2?
8. 8-3, 8-2. Should be. Will they be restarting at the half?
We'll find out. Still, though, Paradox and Libashmir once again on this B-orientated. Actually, I think it's Froster. Still, he likes to take an SMG with him, send stuff, play that bottom Ruins. Froster waiting for any sort of MG nade, especially a late one, as he cautiously makes his way into mid. Through rat hole, taking it steady as Jermaine opens up the fray once again. Once again, we see a 4v4 appearing. Fake and Sarah's exchanging frags nicely for ESPC. As TCM are 1 man down. 4v3. Froster playing it cool. His position is and whereabouts have been given out. Paradox picks up the frag to Sarah's, though. Nice play from him, taking SMG down on A. However, there's another SMG in near bricks. Libashmir playing it steady. Oh, it's not SMG, it's Replan with a shotgun. Replan's positioning there can be nothing other than lots of people in chat. Paradox goes down to Salvax. Lubishmir with the frag returning though. 2v2. Saying it's good half. Oh, it's not over yet. Replan still trying to fake this rotate to B. A unit call front A. I can't help but think TCM are not going to fall for that.
We have now got confirmation that it is 8-3 at the moment. TCM not looking so good. And Jermaine still has those problems. Being 9-3 into the half if ESPC take this one. Lubishmir, last man standing. He is over on that mid roof. Going to be dropping down onto that wall. It is a silent drop. Doesn't take any damage doing it. Only 2 seconds left. Won't be able to get anything from it. And that is 9-3 at the half in favor of ESPC. Looking good.
Sensational.
And there's a restart coming in. They will be jumping right back into the game, though. Shouldn't be waiting too long to take up the second half of ESPC versus TCM Grand Finals at the Epic 8 Thermaltech eSports Quality 4 tournament. And, first place taking home £1,000. And some very, very, very nice Thermaltech keyboards.
And especially for a new event, an event new to CoD4, to our community. And with promise of more.
Definitely so. We'll prepare ourselves for the second half. Will Jermaine be trying to sort out his lag, or will he be playing it forward as is? Looks like he does feel comfortable at this point in time to just keep going and hope for the best. Is there anyone that's not readied up though? Where is he at this point in time?
He seems relatively chill, just kind of having a look at not going to be in game, maybe having a fiddle with his drivers. I think something's going down. Something's going on with his lag. He's saying lag must be FPS. It might be FPS based. It's 9-3 ESPC doing exactly what they need to. Remember, bearing in mind, literally, if this can go either way now. After TCM's brilliant play on Crossfire, this must be daunting for TCM. I think after such a great start, obviously a strong map for ESPC as they did choose it, and 9-3 going into attack. And if they can get this aggression right, if ESPC can put the pressure on TCM, this can only really go one way. Still though, Dennis, score predictions. We asked the actual guys. I'm not sure if they were serious or not, but they were saying something about 13-3.
Yeah, they were going for the 13-3, 13-2, and it looks like they may have found the problem. They're going to be shutting the program down that's on the PC, as it is PCs that they do have from their team. Either way, jumping back up into the matchup, second half. It is 9-3 the scoreline. They're going to have their knife round. They're going to be killing themselves and jumping right back into the matchup as it is still set on knife round. And Replan being the one to win it for his team.
Well played.
Go on, Replan.
Screenshot.
Although no score on the scoreboard, so I doubt he would have been able to flunk that one.
And there we go.
Ready up once
back
again,
into the fray.
second half, ESPC versus TCM Gaming. And now it is all down to ESPC only needing 4 more rounds to take the £1,000 home.
Sarah's had a great spawn. He's definitely not going to risk it this first round, but doesn't want to go down to these early nades, and rightfully so. Waiting in Elben would have been a mistake. As nice nades from TCM begins to push towards mid. Diving away from Elben as soon as he can. Froster outplays him though. Nice play from him on front A. 5v3 already. Nipzak trying to bring it back though. Brings it to 4 for TCM. Going to go down as well. Fake and replant. Wow. ESPC clawing this back. And with great pace too. Paradox heavily tagged, putting some spray on stairs. Hopelessly trying to get away as Jermaine, cool, calm and collected, takes down Fake. Got 2v2 now. Jermaine chilling on a bomb as Replant gets the frag onto Paradox with that SMG. And now Jermaine, two players to find. Not going to happen. Nipzak takes them down. A sensational round for ESPC. Brings it to 10-3. Absolute whitewash at the moment.
Yeah, 3 rounds to go. ESPC really having a lot better play on this map, especially after playing it against TCM earlier. And with that, I mean, the previous game they played ended up 10-3. Sorry, I say 10-3. I mean 13-10. And it looks like ESPC just learned from all their mistakes. But I mean, ESPC were actually down in the last half of that round, and ESPC brought it back. So TCM letting it slip just slightly. 2 versus 4. Make that 1 versus 4. Salvax now your last man standing. Where is he? He's the man over on tin. Goblin AK in hand. And there are 2 players in front of him. Takes out one. Another one's up Ruins. Lands the tags. Finishes off Paradox. And will this really be the round for him to put it onto match point for Team ESPC? Shots coming out from Tank. He needs to move in to try and get that bomb. Re-peeks it. Doesn't look so good for him right now. There's not much else he can do. Lands the shot there onto Hectic. Where's Frost? Frost the bottom A. He's going to be the one to close it off, and that's going to be Selvax down. 1-1 is your scoreline. I say 1-1. It is now 10-4. As we luckily have that overlay to help us out.
Yes, indeed, actually. It's definitely the amount of fast restarts has definitely led the score astray, in my mind anyway. As no opening frag is going down. Obviously both teams really cautious of these nades back. It's such a nade orientated map, and so far not much really going on in that sense. Nipzex though opens up onto Froster. Paradox as well. TCM returning. So now one SMG down for both teams. This might put a little bit of dent in any sort of push that ESPC were going to concoct on this mid play. Jermaine keeping it steady. He just has to play around good. Doesn't have to do much really. As Libushman gets a nice frag play in Ruins once again. Ruins such a good spot if you can play it well, but there's such a threat from mid-house. And Replan was that threat today. They took him down to bring it to 3-2. Replan with a second onto Jermaine. No, yeah, it was 2 frags in mid-house. Replan really dominating that now. Hectic is in A. As Paradox and Nipzak exchange frags. Paradox did go down. Replan went down too. Now so 2v1. Hectic for TCM. 2 players lining up quite nicely for him. Gets one. Can he get the second as well? He lands the tag to Sarah. Sarah's playing for that regen as he does commence the push. Going to take him down. ESPC going to be happy with that one. As that just for a second flashed before them as that was going wrong and fast. 2-1. Well,
11-4.
11-4. I apologise.
That is the score.
Definitely not 2-1. I can tell you that for sure.
Now, where is Mr. Replan? He's going to be pushing mid. Does not have a scope anymore with him. Going to be going with his AK play. Waits for his teammate to spray it into mid. Going for the jump onto the mid area. Takes out Frost before falling very quickly thereafter to Jermaine's AK. He's looking to hold that A side. So Rouge takes out Paradox. They're pushing towards the B side. They're looking very strong in numbers. Wow, fake precision aiming as he takes out Lubishmir. And Selvax lost man on to the last player for TCM. And it is match points.
Okay then, let's go with the scope. Do we have any scopes on this lovely, beautiful map? No.
None
Paradox has
whatsoever.
definitely gone for AK, so let's see some AK play from the man who normally has scope in his hands. Paradox is playing B as always. Pushing, it's actually playing quite aggressive, interesting positioning. Spots one jumping off MG, another one in top MG. Under a lot of pressure, 3 ESPC players around that mid-house. And instead of pushing him, they're all retreating. That's all those red dots swarming towards A. Now Paradox's presence obviously has caused some upsets, as once again Froster was the first to go down for TCM. Hectic, chilling, spots one for an A. Oh, great nade from Replan. Replan getting a late nade. As how I think he took down his teammate. Teammate was pushing. That's a bit of bad communication. Not as good as I had first thought. As Jermaine putting the fire onto that bomb. Doesn't stop Fake getting the bomb down though. Living up to his name. As it is a 2v2. Takes down Jermaine. Now Paradox with it all to do. Not looking likely though as he gets heavily tagged up in mid. 30 seconds. Spray coming in from bottom A as well. As he is on a millimeter of health. Fake's going to end him. And ESPC are happy with that, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is it. That is how the Fat Lady sang at the end of this weekend. 13-4 going in favour of ESPC. And that'll mean TCM will be taking this second place. £750 either way. Be very happy about that.
Happy bunnies, yeah, definitely.
Can definitely see ESPC more than delighted with the result. As TCM not so happy. But they will be getting up and they'll go say congratulations to their opponents. It's been some great games this week and we've seen some big upsets, some amazing plays from certain players. But now, unfortunately, it all comes to an end when ESPC claimed the title of #1 at the Epic EIGHT Thermaltake eSports Call of Duty 4 tournament. And those guys quickly moving off.
Aww. It's beautiful, really.
A little bit of love from them.
Indeed.
And of course, that means we'll be closing off this weekend. ESPC first place team Cooler Master Gaming will be taking second place, and then Frag Masters in with the very close third place also take themselves away something. I'd like to thank everyone that made this weekend possible. Of course, QuadV here bringing you guys the live coverage. I have been Menace.
And I've been Machine.
And I hope you guys have an awesome day. See you soon.
Cheers.